It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world. Ashley plays Tara Dane, the human fighter. Josh is Zartok, the tiefling wizard, and Gaston, the rogue and bard, and temporarily playing Lumpin, the rag golem. Jessica is Coral Petrichor, the Genasi druid, and Mama Sass, the half-orc bard and barbarian. Chris plays Aster Fortuna, the half-drow rogue and bard extraordinaire. And Brian plays Paxton, the human cleric and fighter. We've got the doppelgangers on the run, folks! Well, the one that was Olgabar is running anyway. Even better, the Spelljammer, Corellan's Needle, is chasing him, and Mama Sass is pointing a ballista at him. Will the devious doppelganger get away? And even if we stop him, what should we do next? Do we need to enter World 83 to deal with the doppelgangers there? Or should we focus on our objectives in the outside world? Stay tuned and find out.
I would also like to shoot it with a ballista.
All right. I will assume that it has...
Yes.
Well, the question is, did we have it preloaded? Because otherwise it's going to take a couple rounds for me to be able to do that because I'm by myself.
Oh, well, Ansna
Well,
and
Garrulus and
Garrulus
Ansna
are
are
with you.
there.
Yeah.
So can we say that...
I think it's reasonable to assume you loaded up the crossbow just in case.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to...
Take a shot?
Take a shot.
All right, take a shot with the ballista.
I love this so much.
I can't believe that.
That's a 25 to hit.
That is a hit. Wow.
Remember how often I roll terribly with the ballista?
Yes.
Amazing.
So Mama Sass lines up the ballista on this figure running at incredible speed across the ground, takes a shot, and hits, and does 5d10 damage.
Nope, 3d10 is what I have written down for our ballista.
Oh, maybe it's only 3d10.
He's got to scale it up for
You're right.
humanoid damage, though.
No, you're right. It's 3d10.
25 ballista damage and a
Oh
ballista
my
in
gosh.
them.
Oh my gosh. All right, so 25. All right, so the figure goes sprawling across the pavement as this ballista strikes it. Wow. Okay, and that's Mama Sass's turn.
Stop right there.
Nice.
And Tara, what do you want to do?
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
Oh, okay.
Tara, the giant ape, looks down at the doppelganger beside her, grunts, and lifts her giant hairy fist to, I guess, what is this attack? Fist attack him.
Do you have the ape up?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
A natural 20.
Oh no.
Wow.
Can I just say
no.
that's the fifth natural 20 that we've gotten this
Oh,
day?
no.
And a good
White?
chunk of them have been Tara's.
I quite know. The damage is 3d10 plus 6. So
Oh.
Yeah.
how many times do I roll 6d10?
Yeah,
Yep.
60-10 plus 6.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
This thing's playing Splatty Cake now.
Yes! What?
Well,
Yes.
don't worry, Mike. I rolled terribly for
I
the
was gonna
first
say,
one.
you're unlikely to kill it in one hit, but it's
Okay.
not gonna be
So the
long for this
first one
world.
is 13.
Okay, 13 points of damage.
Well, then I got to do it again.
Oh,
So add 6 onto that 13. It's a 19. 19 damage.
okay. And did you add?
You did 19 with rolling 5D.
6.
We're
Six.
rolling 66 plus 6.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this creature is in bad shape, but it's not down yet.
But I
You're
get
gonna
to
hit
punch
it
him again. Yeah.
Yep.
23.
That's another hit. Another meaty fist slams into this doppelganger as it's trying to dodge your attacks.
Oh my god, what is wrong with my damage today? I rolled a total on the 3d6 I rolled 5.
3d10 or 3d6? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
3d6.
Oh, I've been doing 3d6.
Oh, you need to re-roll those.
That's why I was asking, how did you roll just 19 damage?
Just terrible luck.
I mean, I guess you
yeah,
could.
let's do it again. Let's just rewind this.
Okay, so we're
Record
redoing the initial
scratch
damage. All right, first the 60, 10 plus 6.
Okay, that's 17. I'm gonna roll again.
It's a lot of D10 getting thrown around this
Okay,
game.
17 plus 17, 34
34
plus 6.
Plus 6, 40 points of damage?
Yes.
Nice.
There we go. That
Oh
makes more
my
sense now.
gosh. All right, so Tara brings a meaty fist down on top of this creature's head. It just stands there looking stunned. It's not down, but it's close. And then you hit it again.
I was just facing this woman who looked real injured, and now all of a sudden there's a giant ape, and it's hitting me a lot.
This one is 25 damage.
And she smashes it into the ground. It's just a flat gray and red pool on the ground, but next to this giant ape.
Gross.
Okay. Now, I don't know quite how large movement goes, but I have 40 feet of movement. So this giant ape is, after crushing that guy, gonna lumber towards the other two.
Okay,
that remain.
you can easily get up to them
Yeah.
this round.
I can't hit them, but, it's they might be a little intimidated at this point.
Oh boy, that's a big Tara.
Paxton is terrified. He has no idea what's going on here.
That's your first time seeing me do that to somebody.
I
All
turned
right.
into a rock. She turned into a giant ape. God, what's happening here?
Zartok continues flying the ship. Are you flying it in pursuit of this doppelganger then?
Yeah, and we're gonna try to fly it low and maybe a little bit slow to give Aster a chance to jump on if he wants. That's up to him, and give Lumpen a chance to teleport onto the Misty Step onto the ship.
Okay. Coral, what do you want to do?
I'm going to move my moonbeam down to the last remaining doppelganger in the area, and it's just going to sit on him and wait for his turn.
Okay. Ansna reloads the ballista. Papa Gaston, I guess, what is he doing?
He'll reach off the side and say, "Asta, grab my hand," or what, something.
Okay, great. Yeah, help Aster climb up the ladder, and that's a great idea. All right. The remaining doppelganger I guess there's Olgabar and then there's one more. Olgabar picks himself up off the ground, teleports 60 feet, then runs another 60 feet.
God, he's so
So he
fast.
moves another
If he had to
100.
stand, then he only has half of his movement.
Oh, you're right.
No, that's not
I was
true.
doing that for flavor.
Yeah,
That was
he,
a flavor fall down.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Bummer.
Because technically the ballista bolt doesn't inflict the prone position.
Is it harder for him to run with a giant ballista bolt in him?
I assume it just somehow clobbered him, and I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Ballista went through.
So their anatomy is not the same as yours.
Yeah, it shifts. Like
Mama Sass aimed for a vital part on, most, people, but this one, it just hit
I
something
don't
unimportant.
know if any of you guys have played like a Soulsborne game, but when you get hit by like bolts and arrows and stuff, they just kind of stick out of your body for a while. So even just a giant ballista bolt, just kind of like wavering outside of his body while he runs.
He moves a total of 120 feet and can't do anything else this round, right? Yeah. And he is heading into the fortress. And now we're on to Lumpen. What does Lumpen want to do? Misty Step onto the ship?
Yeah, he'll Misty Step onto the ship.
All right. Lumpen Misty Steps onto the ship and then runs for the helm, or what does he want to do then?
Yeah, he'll run to the helm, sit in the Spelljammer seat,
Well,
and
it'll
say,
take him a couple rounds.
Yeah, he'll say something like, "I can take it from here, Zartok. I'll fly straight."
You're so good at this, Josh.
That's me.
It's an eerie simulation of my Lumpen. All right.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw with
16.
disadvantage. Failed.
21 radiant damage.
All right, that doppelganger gets singed by this moonbeam, and now it is the doppelganger's turn to attack. It can see that you are all focusing on it, and maybe it hopes, maybe not pursuing the one that used to be Olgabar. So it's going to try 2 attacks on I guess it'll try Paxton. This ape seems like it would be indestructible. I have a 27.
I feel like based on its experience, it thinks Paxton's pretty.
That's true. But I did hit Paxton with a 27, right?
Yes.
Okay. 23 points of damage.
Ooh, boy.
All right, so this creature attempts to hit Paxton, bounces off of his armor one time, but cracks him across the jaw with a punch. Now it is Paxton's turn. What does Paxton want to do?
Punch it back.
All right.
All right. Same thing as usual.
Okay.
Firebolt.
This one is not on death's door yet.
Right. I feel like it will be soon, though. Either between me or Tara.
Yep.
Not Tara, this giant ape, whoever that is. All right. So the firebolt is a 22.
That is a hit.
All right. 13 damage for the firebolt.
All right.
And then for the short sword, that's a natural 20. A 29 with,
Oh, man.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
Y'all brought it today. Jeez.
Yeah.
So that's double the dice, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Double the dice, then add the other bonuses.
Okay.
We're just very impressed.
15 damage.
15 damage. Ouch. Okay. Still up, but starting to look a bit worn out now.
It's in Death's driveway.
All right, and next
That was good.
next is that doppelganger's dead. Aster, what do you want to do?
Alrighty. So this thing is like 1,000 miles away from me?
Now it is, let's see, 270 minus 90.
210?
It is currently 175 feet away from you.
So here's my question. I have Sylphonia, who's on the ship. Could she come down to me?
If you want to call her, yeah, she could.
Okay. I will call Sylphonia to me. How much would you say the distance would be for her to meet me?
The ship is currently like 30 feet off the ground.
Okay, so it would take her 30 feet to get to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will use my interaction to get on her.
Okay.
Then I will fly with her 60 more feet. If you can
I
move.
think mounting might be, hold on. I think it might be a bonus action. Oh, mounting just costs you movement.
But it costs
him
me
movement.
It costs you movement.
Right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's not even an object interaction.
So, okay. So it's just my movement to get onto it?
Yeah, half your movement.
Okay. So then I will move 60. Could you move me the 60 feet? Because I don't know how to keep up with it. I don't know how it works because I don't think
I'm
the
keeping
map.
track of how far away you are. So you're moving 60 feet closer on the back of your Pegasus?
If it's possible, yes.
Yep, it sure is. That would put you 145 feet away.
I will use the Pegasus action to move another 90 feet as a dash.
Okay, got it. So that puts you 55 feet away.
How close is he to the jar?
He is entering the fortress that contains the Hall of Worlds. So he will, at the speed he's going to be at the jar in probably 3 rounds.
In 3 rounds?
And he's going to be inside the building in probably 1 round.
Okay. So then, just so that you're aware, because you stole my cloak, I had to take it as an actual spell.
Ah.
So then I will use it because I can bring an ally with me. So I'm going to bring Syl. And we will teleport 100 and... How much is it?
I think it's up to like 500.
feet. So I will...
500 feet.
And I can
Yeah.
visualize the room because I've been there multiple times.
Yep.
And I will teleport right in front of the jar.
So you're teleporting directly to World 83.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to block the doppelgangers. He's going to have to do something to get me out of here. But I'm right there, and you said it will take 3 rounds to get to it? Okay.
Yep.
So I will do that to try to keep it from getting there.
All right. So you have teleported to World 83 inside the Hall of Worlds, or Dimension Doored, I should say. And that means it is now Mama Sass's turn.
I have a
Mama
question.
Sass. Yes?
I know one of the guards was the doppelganger. What about the other guard that was in front of World 83?
Well, I guess Aster's there.
Mhm.
You see that there's a guard standing here. The guard that you know as Braille is standing here. And she looks surprised when suddenly a Pegasus and Aster appear in the hallway.
help me guard against a doppelganger Ulgabar. Kill him.
What? And
Mike.
Mama Sass, Gerlos, and Anzai have reloaded your ballista. What do you want to do?
Fire again.
All right.
Not as surprising. It's not as good, but it's still a 19.
A 19. Oh, wait. I forgot his armor class went up by 2. That's a
By
miss.
2. Yeah. Okay. Just a bolt goes flying right by his head.
I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. So that's Mama Sass's turn. Tara.
My last bolt was like a 25, so
Yeah.
it's okay. I don't think it affected anything.
I think there may have been some other hits that, well, maybe not. In any case, Tara, what do you want to do as a giant ape?
Giant ape smash.
Okay.
There's just so many things to add. So I got 6
I know.
plus 3 plus 9. That's 18. I'm going to go ahead and finally add my bardic inspiration. That makes it a 26.
Yep, that is a hit.
Now I'm rolling the d10 this time. 18 damage.
Okay, not dead yet, but getting there. Another giant fist slams down on top of this doppelganger.
Yeah, now we're going to try and punch him into the door. Oh my god, it was a 20.
20, that is a hit.
No, natural.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Woo!
This is
Oh my
I
God, Tara.
I have awful damage dice, but I have some incredible d20s. All right, thank
All
you.
right.
Guys.
That's the most 20s rolled in an encounter I've ever seen, I think.
Well, I'm also like on my normal character, I'm hitting 3 times, and on this character, I'm hitting twice.
Yep.
I'm so impressed.
Okay, so that was 14 plus.
Not today, TPK.
14
Oh
plus
my
what?
god. This is so much.
She's
Another
mathing.
14 plus 7, so that's 24, 28 plus 35 plus 6 is 41 damage.
Yep. This creature is just slammed backward into the door. It collapses in a pile of goo on top of the other dead doppelganger.
Terra Ape roars victoriously and then is going to walk towards the door and just kind of look at it. Wait, no, I have my normal intelligence, right?
No,
Nope.
you don't. You don't. You're having ape's intelligence. Which is pretty
Is
low.
it actually higher than the apes or no?
Oh my God, no. The giant ape has 16 intelligence.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's smarter
does
than
it?
Tara?
It's smarter than...
No, it doesn't. It has 7.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. It's
yeah,
taking...
take a look at that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, darn it. Because wild shape. I was trying to add it to my
It
extras.
actually has the exact same amount of intelligence as Terra. So,
Oh
I
my
was just
God.
kidding.
How do you even function, Ashley, as a character in this world?
and so Terra Ape, can Terra Ape, lift the bar off of
Sure.
the door?
Yeah. Yeah.
She just tosses it across the room.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So that's the object interaction, but I don't
That's
think
right.
he can take the action to open the door.
That's right.
Also, I think you might be too big to get through the door.
They're double doors,
She can
actually.
duck under. She can get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also do what's called squeezing. So, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, squeeze.
That means it's Zartok's turn. What's Zartok doing?
I'll have you know, apes are very intelligent animals, okay?
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah,
And
they
it's
are.
giant, so big brain.
that's right.
Big, smooth brain. What does Zartok do? So Zartok can't wait for the giant ape to get on, unfortunately. But the thing moves at 44 feet per second. So in one turn, that's 264 feet. So
Yep.
the Spelljammer flies forward at, past the doppelganger, kind of at the entrance of the
Hall of Worlds.
place. And yeah, that's what he does.
Smart. So you're blocking the
Okay.
entrance with the ship?
I don't think he could park it, because of
Yeah.
inertia and stuff. He would take he'd need the next round to maybe do that, and by then it's too late. So he's just,
But you can set up another shot.
yep, another shot set up. Maybe.
Oral, what do you want to do?
Coral doesn't like her options. So I've got 30 feet of movement. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. Which I think gets me to the door.
Yep, it gets you right
Yep.
to the door.
I move over to the door. And I'm going to open the door.
All right,
And
door is open.
Yeah, then I Paxton, if you start moving that way, I'll help you get the rest of it. Just start going.
You got it.
And that's my turn. We're Paxton, how are you looking health-wise?
Not great. I am pretty bloody.
I'm gonna drop a 3rd level. Oh, I'm right beside him. I'm gonna do cure wounds. I'm gonna do a 3rd level cure wounds
Excellent.
to Paxton. 18 HP.
Nice.
Ooh. Thank you. Healing the healer.
That doppelganger is dead. Garlos reloads. Ansner aims. Papa Gaston, you've helped Aster on board, and he called his Pegasus and then disappeared. What are you doing now?
Question: as they're flying by, can Gaston jump off, fall down onto the thing, and attack it?
You can. You're going to take falling damage.
All right. How much falling damage is 30 feet? That's a lot, isn't it?
3d6.
Yeah.
Gaston's not that brave. He'll take out a bow and shoot it.
Okay.
I respect that decision.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll shoot his short bow at it, rolling. He'll probably miss with an 11.
That's a miss.
Okay.
This poor doppelganger's got ballista bolts and arrows bouncing around it. It is his turn. The doppelganger that disguised itself as Olgabar runs into the Hall of Worlds. Is not yet down the hallway yet. And that means it's Lumpen's turn. Is Lumpen doing anything exciting? There's
No.
not a lot he can do.
Lumpen's spotlight time is up.
All right. And this doppelganger's dead. Paxton, what do you want to do?
So just to be clear, Coral was telling me to go run after the Olgabar doppelganger, right?
Correct.
That is correct.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to sprint, or to dash, I guess, towards it.
So you sprint 60 feet. No, 40 feet, because
40.
you have a move of 20. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And that doppelganger's dead. Aster, you're waiting in the hallway, and you can hear something padding down the hallway
Okay.
as you're standing there waiting.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to the people here,
There's only one person.
Oh, I'm going to say, hey, you need to help me kill a fake Olgabar. I'm turning into an ape.
He looks like a
He looks like a
doppelganger.
monster now. He
Oh,
doesn't.
he
He looks
does?
like a doppelganger. Yeah.
Oh,
He changed shape to look like a doppelganger. He doesn't
Gotcha.
look like an Olgabar anymore.
kill the monster. I'm going to turn into an ape. Don't kill me. And then I will break Tara's concentration and turn myself into an ape.
Oh, you turn yourself into an ape.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I won't be able to survive an Olgabar attack, I don't think. If
Okay.
I'm not an ape.
Okay. And that is, let's see, your turn. You turn into an ape. Mama Sass, there's nothing to shoot. You gonna disembark?
Yeah, I'm gonna disembark.
Okay. You lower the ladder and begin climbing down.
Oh no.
You just jump off?
Mama Sass just jumps off.
That's right.
That's what we need.
All right. Mama Sass, you take...
Oh, she does. However, she is quite angry because she saw Aster looked kind of injured. So
Oh.
she rages before she does this.
So she takes 4 points of damage then.
Okay.
From jumping off a ship 30 feet in the air.
And then I've got 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'm running that. If I don't reach him, I'm running 80.
Okay, so you run 80 to get into the building, and you're a short distance behind where you think he must be, but instead, all you see ahead of you is a little gnome running down the hallway.
Oh, cool.
I understand that this is a doppelganger, right? Like
Okay.
I've seen them before. Like does Mama Sass know? Like-
You've probably heard them talk about doppelgangers before.
Would I understand that the doppelganger has turned into a gnome?
You know they can shapeshift. That seems like a reasonable guess.
Okay. I yell out, just in general, I think he turned into a gnome.
You're going to yell that?
Yep.
Okay. Mike,
Yes.
I forgot to say, because that would be ludicrous, because I'd be killing my horse. I would have hopped off my horse before I transformed so it wouldn't get smashed.
Oh, yes. Yes,
She
I assume you
appreciates
didn't
that.
crush
Smart.
your horse, yes.
And then I would have her fly up.
Okay.
into the
well, the
sky.
hallway's not that big, but okay.
Oh, how high is it? You think?
It's like a 15-foot high hallway,
I'll move
and
her.
it's only like 10 feet wide.
Okay,
so-
but I'll move her up so she's away from potentially getting hit by something.
I mean, you could move her back down the hallway. So, Tara, you're running toward the building, or what are you doing? You're back to normal size.
Yes, Tara.
Okay.
The exact same amount of intelligence is just barreling out and will use her action to dash, so 60 feet.
Okay. Tara runs toward the building, and Zartok is continuing to hover the ship.
I guess he'll park the ship so that everyone else can get off.
Okay, you park the ship. Coral, you're running toward the building as well?
Hey, I have a question.
Yep.
A giant eagle's strength is 16.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you think that a giant eagle could pick up both Tara and Paxton in its little claws?
I think we looked it up before. Let's see.
I had a plan while Tara was an ape because I figured she could move pretty quick, but
Paxton is carrying 149 pounds with his plate armor and everything, and that's not including his body weight.
Yeah, so a light load for a giant eagle is up to 300 pounds.
Hmm.
Medium load, 301 to 600 pounds. So you could pick them both up.
it's going to slow me down.
No more than 4 people weighing no more than 480 pounds.
Okay.
And that's with some caveats. Let's see. Your speed would become 60
Okay.
if you carry the two of them.
Okay. Coral steps out of the building, polymorphs into a giant eagle. So I only have movement because I have, Nope, polymorph's a spell. I'm not wild shaping. Yeah, I only have my movement, so I will fly 80 feet or until I catch up to Tara and Paxton and
All
pick
right,
them
you
up as I go.
You catch up to Paxton first and then Tara. And I will assume you pick up Paxton, and then on your next round, you'll start by picking up Tara, and then head toward the building very quickly.
Yes.
All right.
Mike, did Zartok use any of his movement on his turn? Because it was an action to park it, but can he still move?
Well, Zartok's not anywhere near us.
Yeah, Zartok is like a mile away underground.
His movement is irrelevant.
Oh,
He is-
gotcha.
He's flying the
moving.
Spelljammer.
He's pacing back and forth.
Oh, you were using your mind to move. You weren't on
He's
it.
using the Crown of
Yes.
Stars to fly the Spelljammer remotely.
Gotcha.
All right. So let's see. That was Coral. The Doppelganger goes. It's dead. No, Garlos reloads. Ansner reloads. They're not going to have anything to shoot at.
No.
Gaston.
They didn't
what do
fire
you-
last time, I don't think. I think
Well, there was nothing to shoot at.
They could
Yeah.
get off if they want.
Yeah, they can get off. They'll disembark. Gaston disembarks.
Yeah.
All right. The Doppelganger that is Olgabar runs into the hallway and sees Aster and this guard and a Pegasus there.
So Mama Sass watched the gnome continue to run.
Yep.
Yes.
It runs
Okay, cool.
around the corner. That's right. And so it is obviously this gnome. So Aster, you see this gnome run down the hallway. You hear Mama Sass shout.
Mhm.
The gnome turns invisible.
Darn it.
Rude.
This thing's annoying. It
And
still has to get through me to get to the jar.
that's right. Yeah, and it does something. You don't know what, but it is when it turns invisible, it is 100 feet down the hallway from you.
Okay.
All right,
And this
let's see
guy's
what's its movement. It's used its action to cast a spell. It still has 30 feet of movement plus the 60 feet. Oh wait, no, I think it can't do invisibility and the other spell because that other spell
Yeah,
is
it's concentration.
a concentration spell,
he would
so it
lose
can't
the
do
haste.
that. Well, no, the haste is not concentration. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is concentration. That's right. Haste is concentration, but the so it
Yeah.
can't do that anymore. So yeah, all it can do is invisibility is concentration, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so yeah, all it can do is turn invisible. Can't do any of its other stuff. So all it can do is move its regular movement.
So when it loses,
it loses
haste, it's
haste?
stunned. It can't move.
For
Use
a
it
round.
For a round.
Is that when the spell reaches its natural expiration, or when it just
When it ends.
when it ends? Okay, stunned for a round. Interesting. All right. Is there anything else? I need to check one other thing to see if this other spell disappears as well. I need to see if this other spell is also concentration, because I may have screwed up if that. The spell is called Far Step. Is Far Step a concentration spell?
Oh, it could.
It is. Dang it.
So he couldn't have
Okay.
even moved that way because he was far stepping and hasting.
his move would have been reduced by 30 feet each round, so he still could have moved 120 feet. He was still moving faster than any of you could have moved,
Gotcha.
except for Coral as a bird. And except for the Spelljammer. So it turns out it really doesn't make that much difference. He's a little bit farther down the hall. So basically, he's at the entrance, and Mama Sass is right behind him, and he turns invisible, and then that's all that happens.
Can Mama Sass have gotten a hit on him if I just had to make it into the building and he was right there? I know. If you do not want to retcon this far back,
fine.
that is fine.
That's fine. Go ahead and make one attack.
I don't. It's been so long since I've done Mama Sass. I don't. Oh, I'm on the wrong character. I might get 2 attacks.
Would you want to get rid of your haste then? Because it won't be able to do
Force
anything on
them
its
off the
following
map.
turn. So then Mama Sass is going to wail on it again.
Well, and only if she can see an invisible target.
Well, she knows where he was, right? Before he turned invisible. So
But she'll have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. I'm just wondering if he wants to. All right.
That one did not hit with a 5.
Okay.
And the second one probably still didn't hit with a 16.
No, it also missed.
Okay, she pulls out her axe. She swings wildly at this little gnome and misses.
Okay. And Lumpen is on the ship. Dead Doppelganger. Paxton, you are picked up by a bird, a giant eagle.
Yeah, and I have no way of knowing that this is a ally, right? I just get picked up by a big bird.
A big bird. I mean, I guess if you want to resist, you can. Because if you don't know it's an ally, it's just a big giant eagle comes from behind you, tries to pick you up, and it looks like it's headed for Terra.
Coral did give you a heads up that she would
I
help.
didn't really say what I was doing, though.
She said for me to run towards the hall. She didn't say
Right.
also a big bird's going to grab you.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
She said she would get you there or something like that.
Yeah.
And you've seen her change shapes. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, Paxton assumes that this is probably all part of the plan, but does not mean that he likes it or is comfortable with it. So
Sure.
he is not fighting, but he is also quietly screaming.
Okay. And Coral picks you up, and then it is Aster, your turn.
Can I see Mama Sass from here?
No, you can't see Mama Sass or this invisible gnome.
We haven't made it around the
They
corner
haven't made
yet.
it around the corner yet.
Okay, I'm going to grab... is there rubble around me? Is there anything I can grab?
Yeah, there is actually some rubble nearby that you could grab.
I'll grab a rock and I'll throw it and hit nothing.
Okay, you throw a rock and hit nothing. Anything else you want to do?
Well, actually, no. I'll ready my action.
Ah,
I'll ready my
Playing the
action
game.
to throw it if I hear or see anybody, which
Okay.
probably won't. But yeah.
all right. If you see or hear anybody, you'll throw the rock at them. Mama Sass, it's your turn.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to throw it at Mama Sass.
Okay, Mama Sass ends her rage
Okay.
and looks, because he's invisible now, right?
Yeah.
And looks around and she casts Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
That's a DC 14 Wisdom save.
I rolled a total of 19.
I think you still take half damage. Just a second.
Yes, he does.
So he takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Those are bad rolls.
It is now Terra's turn. Terra, you are picked up by a giant eagle, which has Paxton in its other claw.
You guys can talk.
Zartok, you're watching the chaos unfold from your remote viewing. Coral, you're carrying them. You're just going to move and then dash, right?
Yep, 120 feet.
Okay, so you will basically be at the entrance, or near the entrance in, actually by the next round, you'll be right there. You'll be close anyway. You're not quite as fast as the Spelljammer. Garlos has disembarked and is running behind Mama Sass. Ansna is 2. Papa Gaston, what do you want to do?
Same thing, but he's got a bonus action, so he can get ahead of Gearless and Ansna.
Okay, so you're basically right where Mama Sass is, and you can see that she has hit something with her axe, and there is blood on the snow.
Ooh.
It went invisible.
Gaston will attack the spot she did.
Okay, you have to attack with disadvantage.
Well, would he? Because he's stunned for a round, so it would be a straight roll, right?
Well, he's invisible.
It's invisible.
But they cancel each other out, correct?
Let's
Stunned
see.
does, I believe, do disadvantage.
I don't know what the...
Or does
Okay, yeah.
advantage on the roll.
Yeah, so in that Yeah, in that case, yeah, they'll cancel out. You make a regular attack.
Okay, sorry, let me jump in the history here.
I'm not trying to be finicky. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Be finicky in our favor. That's 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay.
And
this is with
you
about
get sneak
Gaston?
attack
What's he
damage.
hit?
She gets sneak attack. I've never seen Gaston pulling
that's
out moves.
5 regular damage.
Okay.
Not great sneak. 13 sneak attack damage, and then let me look at this bonus action here. Does he feel like he hit something?
18 damage.
So far, yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I want to use this other ability. I don't think I've gotten to use this. Maybe I have.
Gaston doesn't get in a lot of fights.
Psychic Blades.
Ooh.
So I can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
Well, if you want to.
Whoa.
Why would you say it like that? No, I don't want to. All right, so that's another 5 damage.
Gaston swings out blindly at this area where he thinks someone might be, and suddenly a creature appears and collapses in the snow.
You killed somebody.
Wow.
Gaston, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
All right, so you have killed all of the doppelgangers that you know of.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
God, doppelgangers are such an annoying enemy. You don't
That was rough. That was a long combat.
You do not know who your friends are.
Oh my gosh. Experience.
You want the
please.
experience?
Oh
You
my
want the
God.
XP?
Yes, I do.
Let's wrap things up and get experience later.
Aw.
You don't mean that.
75
Oh, well,
points away from a level, but sure, let's wait.
sorry. I mean, no, you're right. My bad, Jessica.
No, it's fine. We
I'm
can
gonna
do that
melt
later.
into my green curtain here.
No.
Okay, so because the whole group got involved, everybody was involved in this, right? It's divided many ways. So
Yeah.
as a result, it's only 3,700 experience points.
Gotcha.
That's still a lot. What was that, 3,700?
Yes. And then you don't cut that in half for anyone. Everyone
Right.
gets
I'm
the
not
full
going to
amount.
add it right now. I'll wait until after we're done.
That's fine.
Because I think both of mine are going to level.
Sarah leveled.
Nice.
What level is Tara now?
13.
13.
Once she gets a long rest, blah, blah, blah. Which she desperately needs.
Coral and Mama Sass will level.
Wow.
How much was it again?
3,700.
3,700?
Yes. And
Yep.
everyone gets the full amount. Even secondary characters.
Is Lumpin gonna level up?
Maybe.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That'd be awesome.
Gaston looks down at the dead doppelganger and says, "Go B team!"
Wow. What a hit, Gaston. That was impressive. I couldn't find him.
You're standing here over this dead doppelganger, and Coral flies up with 2 of your friends in tow, and I guess eventually Ansna and Garlos run up. Like they're nearby. Everybody runs up, and you're all standing around this dead doppelganger.
Did they level up?
I'd have to check. I'm not sure if they leveled up.
That'd be so nice. They deserve it. They're always doing all the hard labor, man.
Garlos says, "Hey, so what's this here then? What? It's kind of gross."
It's a doppelganger. It was pretending to be Oglebar. Tried to kill us.
Whoa! Olgabar was like a gray lumpy guy the whole time. Whoa!
I don't
Not the whole
think
time.
it was the whole time. Yeah.
Oh. So, like, when was he not a doppelganger?
Before he went into World 83 to check on the doppelganger problem.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
that high wisdom kicking in. What's up?
Yeah, Tara,
So,
She has that ape-like insight.
so like, is anyone else like a doppelganger or something?
That's a very great question. Inside the world, definitely. Outside the world, possibly.
Are all the people in World 83 doppelgangers? I guess they can't be. I'm not. Am I?
I think it's fair to say definitely not. We would definitely notice.
Well, and Garlos, you've been on the ship with us a lot, so I don't think they would have had a chance to swap you out, but maybe.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess like I would know
But would you tell us if you knew?
Oh, we would notice.
Oh, yeah. I guess if you asked, I would tell you. Nobody's asked me, though.
Are you a doppelganger?
No. Wait, what did you say? You said I'm not, right? Or did you say I was? No, you said I'm not a doppelganger. No, I'm not a doppelganger.
I'm less certain that I was before.
But what are you going to do now? I guess all the problem solved.
Does
No.
anybody say anything, or am I still holding a boulder in my hand?
You can hear some conversation outside.
Okay.
I mean, you probably heard Mama Sass congratulate Gaston on his kill.
It's coming down a long hallway, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So the doppelganger, does it have pockets or?
Nope. Although it does have Olgabar's equipment on it.
Oh, no. Please, Olga,
Yeah.
don't be
I would
dead.
like to sort through that, please.
You can see that it has a pouch with a spell book. It has a ring. Sorry, 2 rings and a robe.
Aw.
None of which came in very useful because all of his action economy was used up doing other stuff.
The only bit of this that might interest Tara in a personal way is the rings.
Okay. Well, you'll have to do some identifying or something.
Can Coral do a roll to see if she knows a way to identify doppelgangers?
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
18.
You recall that you employed one yourselves very recently when Paxton cast Zone of Truth, and it was you could pretty much straight up ask them in a Zone of Truth, "Are you a doppelganger?"
Yeah, with Zone of Truth, they don't have to necessarily answer the question. But if they don't directly answer the question and try to weasel out of it, you pretty much have your answer there.
The non-answer is an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think from Paxton's memories of doppelgangers before, Zone of Truth was like the preferred method of ferreting them out.
I mean, we could spend some time doing some zones of truth and try to see if everybody here is okay, but that's gonna take a minute, especially with all the gnomes running around and stuff.
We could call a meeting into the meeting hall.
That's true. That's very
Bring
true.
people in one at a time?
No, just all at once.
Oh, yeah.
And the one who doesn't come is a doppelganger.
Might not be a bad idea. Make sure nobody out here is going to be a problem.
Yes, to make sure nobody out here is a problem. But then, well, Paxton, you wanted to go on an apology tour, right? And you know, I could add a stop because Olgabar had gone into World 83 to investigate this possibility that the Iron Emperor was a doppelganger. And then he came out and said, nope, everything's good. And I got the feeling that maybe not everything's good.
Yeah, that sounds, I think your intuition is right on.
And I don't know for sure, but it kind of seems like doppelgangers kill people to become people. Is that correct? Does that anyone know anything about doppelgangers?
With my 18 Arcana, do I know if doppelgangers kill or do they keep people alive?
You've heard both.
I think it can go both ways. Sometimes they keep them alive, sometimes they don't.
So you might have to they had used the past tense when talking about Olgabar, so I think it's probably fair to say Olgabar is not alive. But if you could see if you could find him, maybe.
I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of things that need to be done regarding doppelgangers in World 83. It's a bigger problem than just getting Olgabar. Like, the whole point of him going in there was that the Iron Emperor might be a doppelganger, and if that's true, who knows, however other people, in
a
different
lot.
government positions. Yeah, lots of people probably doppelgangers.
But you would start in the Iron Empire, for sure. And also make sure my parents are okay. And also take care of yourself because doppelgangers are pretty dangerous.
I know that now. Okay, talk to your parents. Does anybody else have any other requests?
Yeah. Can you can we call a meeting of the gnomes first and make sure all of our gnome friends are okay? Oh, and our not gnome friends.
Yeah, and I can Zone of Truth as many people as you need me to before I head in as well.
Yes, that's what I think we should do. Also,
Yeah.
we're probably going to need to get a new leader of the everyone. because Billy Bourbon or whatever
Billy Bourbon Durbin.
was she was one of our doppelgangers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few. There's
No,
all four
actually.
of those, right?
There was a gnome, but I don't.
There were two
Oh,
gnomes.
It was the little healer one.
It was Bimble and Clotilda, who were two of the first garden gnomes you made friends with.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then, Bilby Bourbon Durbin and Dibber and Pilk were not among the gnomes that you saw as doppelgangers.
Okay. So, yes, first step I would like to take is to get Billy Bourbon Durbin's assistance and kind of calling a town meeting of
Okay.
everyone, all the people from World 83 and all the gnomes.
Okay, so you walk back to the town to do that, and when you get there, you see the gnomes are already gathered
Convenient.
around the town, watching as the side of their meeting hall collapses after all the acid damage that it took.
Oh no.
Sure.
And you can see the crowd is sort of milling around, and a couple of them run into the building, actually, as one side of it is collapsing, which seems uncharacteristically brave, but nonetheless they do it. And you can see Bilby Bourbon Durbin shouting at different people to do different things. She's telling some people to go get some supports to brace the building. The two gnomes that ran into the building, they come out shortly afterward, dragging bodies with them.
Huh.
And there are two dead gnomes that they've brought out with them.
What?
You recognize them. They're Clotilda and Bimble. And Bilby Bourbon Durbin she looks furious. You've never seen her like this before. She's always been really, what's the right word? Cowardly and withdrawn.
Timid.
Yeah, timid. Right.
Could I have eventually, after waiting a while, gone the corner, seen
Yeah.
them there, and then turned back into Aster?
Yeah, I assume that you eventually catch back up to the group when you hear them talking and rejoin them.
I tell the guard, "Good job. You should stay here and guard," because I don't know about what the plan was.
Braille looks completely confused and just stands there and says, is Brock going to come back and rejoin to finish his shift?
I don't know, friend. Just do what you've got to do. Protect this world. You are the last bastion between life and death in World 83. You are one of our greatest heroes. And then I run away.
But my shift ends soon.
Don't leave! We need you!
Okay. So she stands there. All right, so you return to the village, and yeah, Bilby Bourbon Durbin eventually sees you walking up. Her face is all red, and she takes her pointed hat off her head and walks up to, I don't know, who's at the front of the group? Is Tara leading the group?
I would assume, but she looks terrible.
And she points her hand at you, with her hat in it, and says, "You! That's the third time our meeting hall's been damaged. Almost destroyed. Get out! Just leave! You've done enough. 2 gnomes are dead."
Billy Bourbon, I have a very important question to ask you.
No, just get out! What?
Paxton, I need your assistance.
You need our help?
Billy Bourbon?
Oh,
Durbin?
wonderful. You, shut up. I'm talking to this one.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? Why is it everything was fine until you got here and now our whole village is falling apart? What are you doing here? Just leave. You've got a ship. Just
Paxton,
go.
I need your help.
Yeah, I wanna try to use persuasion to calm them down and tell them that Tara didn't kill the gnomes. Those gnomes were killed by the same people that destroyed that building, which is not us.
All right, roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, +1. Ooh, that's a 4.
Yikes.
She looks even angrier, and she says, "I don't care if you didn't do it. It happened because you're here."
No, that's not true.
Well, Paxton, that wasn't the help I needed, but okay.
So, Mike,
Billy
can
Bourbon.
I pull the guitar of the bazaar, and I'm going to play
Sure.
from it the spell Calm Emotions
Okay.
to calm her emotions so she's more receptive to the situation.
Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere must make a charisma saving throw. And your DC is...
18. No, from the guitar, I think it's not. No, 14.
14? Oh,
Yeah.
she passed.
Yeah, she
Wow.
has to be, unless she's, like if they're resistance against it, they can save, but if they're not, then
it would take a
Yeah, well, you see some people in the crowd seem to have calmed down, but she is so angry, she is not affected.
Okay, well, Tara is going to keep talking to her after chastising Paxton because that wasn't the help she wanted, but...
Wait a minute, can Paxton message cantrip Tara and say, wait, did you want me to do Zone of Truth?
Don't worry about it. So, Mayor Billy Bourbon, it was doppelgangers. There were doppelgangers, and some of your gnomes were doppelgangers, which means that there might be other gnomes which are doppelgangers, so I need your help. We need to gather all of the gnomes in the village and also all of the people from World 83. We need to put them in one space, and then we need to ask if anyone is a doppelganger using some magic means, because if there's a doppelganger among you, then that means they're going to multiply.
Make another persuasion check with disadvantage.
This is terrible.
The suspense.
It's 4 plus 12, though, because Tara's really good at persuasion, so 16.
Yeah. 16, yeah. So she says, you do what you want. If you want to get people together and you can persuade them to cast a spell, then that's fine. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. But then when you're done, you leave.
Tara, would you like me to do something that may injure them and reveal if they are a doppelganger?
Is there something that you could injure people with and reveal if they're doppelganger?
Yes.
Once we get everyone together? That would be a lot quicker than asking them a question, but how much does it injure them?
Roughly, if I had to put it into geometric terms, perhaps, 2d10.
Oh my God.
Does that kill gnomes?
That would probably kill some people.
Oh, we don't want to do that. No.
Okay. Just thought it offer.
That'd be so funny.
Well, Billy Bourbon, I need your help. You need to get your people together. I can't just do it myself. Clearly, you can command them. You're doing a great job. I need your help.
She ignores you and just walks away.
A lot more gnomes are going to die if you don't help us. A lot more.
She looks like she just doesn't believe you anymore. The other gnomes are all sort of in one spot here. I mean, most of them are. There's a whole bunch of people here.
Are they within a 15-foot sphere?
A bunch of them are. I mean, if you can cast that spell twice, you could get everyone here.
Yeah, I've got 2 spell slots left. So
Okay.
I will do that, and I will tell them, actually, let me double check that I have 2 left. Yes. I'm going to cast it twice, and I'm going to say, are any of you doppelgangers, yes or no?
A bunch of people just look at you and don't say anything. And some people say no.
Sort the ones that said no out of the bubble.
At this point, they're getting kind of panicky. You look like you might have a little gnome riot on your hands here. And they look like they might all run away. Are you guys going to try to surround them or something? Or what's the plan here?
I'm going to do something here. I'm going to tell them all, listen, everyone. We know this sounds scary. And believe me, messing with these things is not fun. But many lives are in danger if we don't do something. The doppelgangers, they can turn into anyone. And they did this to your friends. If we can find ways to reveal them, and that will make everyone safer. I need you guys to be brave. I know that's hard, but that's what makes people heroes. And I will cast heroism from the guitar of the bazaar.
Okay, how many people does that affect?
Let's see. I will target the leader, Billy Bourbon Durbin.
Okay, you cast heroism on Bilby Bourbon Durbin.
Because maybe she's just afraid there's too much going on. She just lost some friends.
Yeah, she is afraid, but it seems like she's not afraid of you now.
Oh.
Yeah, she's basically ignoring you. I'm going to assume that you try to get some of them to tell you whether they're doppelgangers and some of them cooperate. You can definitely get the people from World 83 to tell you whether they're doppelgangers. Everyone says no, they're not a doppelganger. But there are some gnomes that just don't cooperate. They aren't going to answer you. They're not going to talk to you. They're trying to shore up the building. They're busy. They don't want to chat. So some of them you're just not able to get to cooperate. Paxton, what are you going to do? Are you going to hang around, or are you going to go ahead and jump in World 83?
I mean, I feel like I need to help sort out who is a doppelganger out here, but I also just burned through all the spell slots I have for Zone of Truth. So I don't know that I can be much help out here anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, if it's time for Paxton to go, then Lumpin's going to give you a hug and say his goodbye. I guess, is anything anybody else need to say or do anything?
Paxton, we're going to miss you. You need to be careful. You're leaving.
I will.
Also, when you get to the jar, make sure you let the lady there know that Aster says you're not a doppelganger. 'Cause
I will.
I made her worry.
Well, if I get any more information on the doppelganger problem, I will send some information out if I can and try to get it to you and let you know that, things are either being taken care of or not and that I need help. But I'll get in contact with you either way.
Okay, yeah.
You'll have to arrange a time for someone to open the lid of the jar because that's tricky.
Yeah.
You can't send spells out.
Yeah, there was a way that Ogabar did like some sort of magical communication, and so I think Lumpin can probably do the same thing. So we'll just have Lumpin send you a message, and then you can send a message back to him, and we'll work it out.
Yeah.
And Paxton, if you're going to the Iron Empire, Athelflaed and Epilema are there.
Oh, yeah?
I think they are hanging out, right?
Yep, they're in the town of Bingerton.
Didn't Tara tell me that they were also making a brewery?
Yeah.
So you could hang out there?
Yeah, it sounds like a good first stop. I might be able to get them. They might have some information for me.
Epilema might be bloodthirsty once more.
All right. Well,
All
thank
right.
you, Brian, for rejoining us.
That was fun.
Paxton jumps back into World 83 and shrinks down to tiny size, and we'll hear more from Paxton in the future. Thank you so much, Brian. It's been great to play with you again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me back on.